Some individuals say they hate math, but are they aware that math is everywhere? In this video, we will highlight several scenarios showing that math goes beyond the classroom.
Have you ever wondered how math helps us in every day? From budgeting our allowance, planning a trip, or managing our time in school, math is everywhere. In this video, we'll explore how math problems and problem solving helps us make life easier and every day. Lately, I've been having trouble in managing my allowance. Do you have any tips in budgeting? Sure. The first thing I do is I track all my expenses. Food, transport, entertainment. You can use an app or write it in a notebook to organize all your expenses. That sounds like a lot of work. How do you stay organized? You can divide your money into categories like for food, fun, or savings. Just remember that you should save first, then spend what's left. Oh, now I get it. Thank you so much. But I will start tracking today. Anytime job. Math problems and problem solving isn't just about finding the right answer, but it is also about developing logical thinking and problem solving skills to help us make smart decisions in life.
Mathematics is not limited to solving personal problems. It also plays a vital role in helping us understand the patterns, structures, and processes in nature, as well as understanding and improving how technology works.
In the mathematics of nature, the golden ratio describes a unique and elegant proportion that appears in various natural phenomena. Example of this is the aesthetic appeal on how you dress correctly and properly every day in real life using the right proportion with the rule of thirds. Fractals are often found in nature, where they describe shapes or patterns that are irregular, fragmented, or have intricate details repeated at different levels of magnification. These patterns may appear random or chaotic but are governed by specific mathematical rules. Every day we see something that is always around us, such as plants, trees. As we conclude our exploration of mathematics in nature, we see that the Fibonacci sequence is not just a mathematical concept but a blueprint for life itself. From the arrangement of seeds in a flower to the spirals of a pine cone, these patterns illustrate how nature follows a mathematical rhythm that promotes growth and beauty.
Every time you interact with your computer or smartphone, you are interacting with binary codes. Every computer program, apps, and system is translated into binary code, which the CPU uses to process instructions.
You're probably familiar with unlocking your phone with a PIN or fingerprint, but there's much more happening behind the scenes than just entering a code. When you text someone or send an email, your message is broken down into binary codes, those ones and zeros.
Thanks to error-correcting codes, you don't even notice the problem. These codes use mathematical algorithms to automatically fix any errors in the data stream, keeping your movie playing smoothly without buffering or glitching.
Have you ever scanned a QR code or a barcode with your phone? Every time you do, you're interacting with another form of mathematical code. QR codes store data using a pattern of squares and have built-in error correction. This means that even if part of the code is damaged, the system can still read the information.
Barcodes work similarly. They encode product information into a series of lines and spaces representing binary data. A barcode scanner then reads this pattern, converting it into binary numbers and matching it with product information in the store's database.
And of course, mathematics also plays a vital role in optimizing strategies for selling and managing businesses.
Mathematics as a language refers to the idea that mathematics function as a form of communication, much like spoken and written languages. It uses symbols, numbers, equations, and logical structures to express ideas, describe a relationship, and to convey information.
Saan ba tayo pupunta? Parang gusto ko bumili ng bag. Excuse me, where can we buy bags? I can show you a place where they sell many bags. Follow me. Okay, let's go.
We have now arrived at the store where they sell bags.
Annyeonghaseyo. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
How much?
This is 60,000 won. This is 40,000 won. This is 30,000 won. This is 80,000 won. And this is 50,000 won.
Ang mahal, ayokong bumili niyan. Kayo? I want to purchase that 60,000 won. 40,000 won. So 40,000 to 60,000, so that's exactly 100,000 won.
Excuse me, how much is 100,000 won in pesos?
Let me check. So 100,000 won in Philippine peso is 4,063 pesos and 26 centavos.
Thank you.
Sigurado kayong bibili kayo niyan?
Oo naman.
We'll pay in cash. Sure.
Here's your bag. And here's your bag. 감사합니다.
Kamsahamnida.
What are sales this week? What can you say?
Our sales this week, as I can see, our sales went down Thursday and up on Sunday. So, how can we make our sales go up next week?
Yeah, I think we need to put more stocks during Sunday. What do you think?
Yes, I think that's a good idea because Sunday is where more people would buy our product.
So, ingon si boss natin upcoming conference and need na to manitag location na maka-accommodate of 25 seats. So, each department is mukuha tag kuan mga participants. So, pila gani kabuk atong department?
So, natay upat ka departments, ma'am, which is marketing, human resource, operation, and productions. So, the population of marketing is 550, the human resource is 150, operations is 2,500, and productions is 5,250. And our total population is 8,450, and we will going to use the Hamilton method to get our apportionment. So, based on the result using the Hamilton method in getting the apportionment in allocation of seats, we have 2 participants in marketing, 1 participant in human resource, 7 participants in operations, and 15 participants in production. So we get our total seats of apportionment, which is 25, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I report that to boss.
Good morning, Ms. Kat. Good morning. So according to the recently completed voting for the first year representative of BS accountancy students, we have here the results. So we use the 3 voting methods, which are the pairwise, the plurality, and the board accounting method. So according to plurality, Aki won with 30 votes. And then for the pairwise method, we have here Aki versus Emery, which Aki as the first placer with 55 votes. And then Emery against Jessa, which Emery garnered the highest votes with 38 votes. And then Aki versus Jessa, we have Aki here as the winner with 40 votes. Jessa versus Ella with 40 votes. Ella is the highest. And then Emery against Ella. Ella still is the highest with 40 votes. And then Aki versus Ella with 38 votes. So according to pairwise method, Aki won with 55 votes and it is the highest accumulated votes. So talking about board account method, we also calculated the points here. So Ella the plurality method because it is popular and it is the most used voting method when it comes to situations like this. So according to plurality method, ACI won, and ACI is technically the first year representative of BS accountancy students according to plurality method.
Thank you so much, Ms. Abigail. I will make an announcement about this information. The first year BS accountancy students. Thank you.
Lastly, mathematics also plays a vital role in conducting well-founded research papers. Statistics provides methods, formulas, and systematic steps to obtain reliable results.
Oh my god! Deadline is almost up. How can I get any information regarding to my research studies? How will I know how many first-year students aged 15 to 17 in Foundation University?
Explore the beauty of statistics. Did you know that there are lots of methods and how you could gather information and data for your given research questions? There's so many ways in how do you get information and how do you present it. Statistics is such a beautiful thing. With statistics, you could have a reliable, impactful, and accurate data for your research studies.
It provides the theories and methods that are needed to appropriately plan experiments, collect reliable data, and arrive at accurate conclusions about results.
Now, did you know that there are two types of data? Namely, quantitative data and qualitative data.
The methods and how we gather them. The first one is the direct or interview method. In this method, the proponent will have a personal conversation with the respondent. The second one is the indirect or questionnaire method. In this way of data gathering, the proponents will hand out questionnaires to their chosen respondents.
In data gathering, we have the registration method. In this method of gathering information, it is enforced by certain laws. For example, registration of births, licenses, marriages, and motor vehicles. We have the observation method. In this method, the investigator observes the behavior of person or organization and their organization. The third one is experiment method. This method is used when the objective is to determine the cause and effect relationship of certain phenomena under controlled conditions.
Of course, after gathering and accessing the data that you obtained, you need to present it. Now there are different ways to present your data.
Three forms on how you present data: textual presentation, tabular presentation, and graphical presentation.
Statistics is such a beautiful thing. It just amazes us humans and how can it contribute not only in research field but in different industries and aspects that it affects the lives of us humans. Statistics is everywhere. It makes our life informative, meaningful, and accurate.